Alright, y'all. This is part 2 of a 3-part series for week 1 of my investing strategies, the Raj Way. If you have not seen part 1, go ahead and do so you can be a little bit caught up as to what we're doing. Again, if you haven't, go ahead and double tap this Instagram video, or if you're on YouTube watching this, go ahead and like it. Share with somebody that you believe can actually gain some benefit from this. And here we go. So, if you watched the last video, you saw I invested $1,000. In this video, I'm going to talk about how I invested $1,500. This $1,500 is pretty much going to go into a little bit more riskier stocks. If you're investing for long term, there's really no risk at all. Or I mean, there is, but you're just mitigating it to the point where that is little risk. And that's my style of investing. I'm a long-term investor again, and I have 4 picks for my volatile stocks that I use because I believe they're also growth stocks. And I can't really go into detail about the first 2, but I'm going to talk about these other 2, which is CISCO and APPLE. If you don't know what these companies are, again, you need to do your own research for it. One of my friends told me I should talk more about what research that I do, but I'm not going to do that shit because I feel like you learn better when you start doing shit yourself. So, be proactive, start taking your finances more seriously, and then you're going to see that you're going to improve from it. Now, with these 2 stocks, I'm going to pretty much go all in on them. I'm going to try to buy them as cheap as I can. You're going to see that in the video. And I'm also going to switch from the computer view, like online, and I'm going to show you how I buy it on the app so y'all can see what the app looks like as well. And then hopefully you can tell me if you like the app version of the video that I do or if you like the computer version, and then I'll just continue doing that, just for y'all. Now, going back to my philosophy, I'm buying these stocks in hopes that they grow over time, and I do not sell. Again, I don't care if they fluctuate in price because these are volatile stocks, meaning they're gonna change in price on the daily, up or down. Doesn't matter to me. If it goes up, great. If it goes down, even better, because I believe that if it's down, that means you're just gonna buy more of it. So think about a Black Friday sale. Most people go on Black Friday and buy all the shit that they wish they could buy throughout the year. Well, when the stock is in the red, most, the dumb investors will try to sell. They're like, oh my God, I'm losing value or whatever. I got to sell it off. Let me not lose any more. And that's what happens typically through, novice investors. When they see a little bit of loss, they just get scared and panic and they just start selling. And when one person sells, another person sells, another person sells, and the panic just keeps going until you see a whole bunch of people selling. And in the market, when people sell, prices go down. When people buy, prices go up. So me, I just buy. I don't believe in selling. I don't think that shit is beneficial in any way, especially when you let's say you bought something and it goes up to let's say you bought something at $100 and it goes up to $200 and then it starts going down to $150. You're like, oh shit, let me just cap off right here and make that $50. All right, you sell that shit, you're still gonna pay taxes on that $50 because you bought it for $100, you sold it for $150. You're gonna pay taxes on that $150. Me, I don't believe in taxes. I think that's un-American. So I'm gonna find ways, legal ways, of course, to not pay taxes or pay as little taxes as possible. So again, with my investing strategy is buy and hold long term. The way I look at it is you're trying to stack up a mountain. To make a mountain, you pretty much got to take one stone at a time, and you keep stacking up these stones until you get a bigger mountain. And that's exactly how I look at stocks. If you look at poker, think about it as chips. The whole point of poker is to get as many chips as you can and take everyone else's chips away. So think about the stock market as this place that has or as the dealer or whatever that has all the chips, right? They have all the chips. The whole point is to transfer their chips into your pile. So you just want to buy, and hold. All right, you can risk some chips by saying, oh, I'm going to risk these chips to get more chips, right? That's fine too. That's what a lot of people do. That's not my style. I'm just going to keep acquiring chips. And the chips that I buy are index funds, which again is buying more of the market. It's like having a basket with 12 eggs rather than having one basket with 1 egg. And these baskets pay you more eggs, or in this case, chips. So imagine you buy chips that pay you more chips just for holding these chips, right? So that's exactly what compound interest is. Again, I'm going off into a little tangent. I don't feel like re-recording this, so I'm just gonna keep going. So the stocks that I'm getting, again, are CISCO and APPLE. You're gonna see, I'm gonna pick it up from part 1 so you can see the index funds that I previously bought. And if you want to fuck with it, go ahead and fuck with it. If you don't, take some of the strategies that I'm talking about, apply it to your own. And if you have any questions, please leave comments or message me and shit so I can answer those questions for you. So far, I'm only getting constructive criticism from my boys, so I'm trying to like work on what the fuck I should say. I'm trying not to curse either, to keep a little bit more user friendly, or just like cleaner, I guess, in general. But here we go. And that's it, guys. I just put in, that's literally $1,000 all the way down to the T. That's $1,000 right there. I showed you exactly what the fuck that I put it into. No more buying power left. And here is the list of the orders that I placed. This was on May 26th. And yeah, so I got the S&P dividend ETF. I got the iShares Dow Jones, Vanguard, Wisdom Tree, Guggenheim, and then the iShares, which are international dividends as well, or international companies. Next, this is what the app looks like. I'm showing y'all because this is the next 1,500 that I invested. Like I said, I invested 2,500 in, but I can only use the 1,000 at the time. This is today's date is June 1st, so the 1,500 was able to go through. It typically takes time for the bank to validate the funds and everything. So now I got 1,500 to play with, and I'm about to show you what stocks that I'll be purchasing with the 1,500. Now we bought the index funds already, which is Safe Growth. Now we're gonna go into a little bit more volatile stocks. This is one company that I really fuck with, which is called CISCO. You can do your research as to what they do, but I believe in this company. I think they're gonna grow over time. So right now it's like $46, and it's not too bad. So I'm gonna go down and buy. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna change the market order at the top right. I'm gonna switch that to limit order. I'm gonna put in the limit order at maybe, let's say, $46. And I'm gonna click continue. I'm gonna keep that at extended hours, so it's more time for the price to go into effect. I put it for good till cancel, so it goes into effect for 90 days. And you can see I'm gonna get 15 shares of these right here. All right, and we're gonna swipe up to submit, and that's pretty much it for the first one. Next, we're gonna go to, and then you hit done. Boom, that's it. All right, next I'm going to type in Apple. A lot of y'all know what this is. So this is something that Apple is fucking expensive. So if you can't afford it, then, save up for that shit. But Apple is a really volatile stock, meaning like it goes up and down. But over time, Apple has, you can see how up and down it goes, especially since the crash was right there in like February. But it's already bounced back almost to like what it was at its all-time highs. So that lets you know that, yo, do not fucking sell your stocks. Doesn't matter if the price goes down, keep that shit. It will bounce back up. Especially if you're investing in companies that you know are growth companies. So again, I'm going to go to buy. I put in the number of shares. After I put in the limit order, I switch that to limit order. I want to get this at like 315 because like I said, this one's a very volatile stock. It can go up and down like every day. People are trading this stock a lot, so it's a high volume of trades. That's why it's super volatile. Again, go down to make sure it's good till cancel, which lasts about 90 days. I'm going to get 2 shares of these because that's all I can afford right now. And that's it. Swipe up. Boom. We're done, y'all. But what you're going to notice is I wasn't able to use all 1,500 of my funds. You're going to see that there's actually $180 left over. So with that $180, instead of just letting it sit there, I'm going to use that money and put it to work by investing back into my index funds. My index funds of choice when I have only a few amount of funds left is IDV and CVY. Right now I'm going to get I guess I'm going to go with CVY. And right now, and today is at 1661. So I'm just going to put the price in and hit buy. Put the price in, let's see, maybe like, how many shares do I want to get this time? Always do limit order, y'all. Always do limit order. Be patient. Sometimes it won't go, sometimes the transaction won't go into effect until, it might take a week, it might take a day, it might take 2 months, who knows, but you want to get it at the cheapest price that you could possibly buy it at. So again, go to buy. I'm going to put in like 16 shares. Or no, I meant to put the price there. My bad. So the price is I'm going to buy it at $16 or $16.50 just because I want this shit right now. So I go back down to, good till cancel, which will last till August 31st. And I'm going to get, let's see, how many shares should I get this time?
I'll just do 5 shares, all right? So that takes up half of what I have. So I have like about $100 left. So I got 5 shares of those, sending order, boom, done. Got that shit out the way. All right, so we got some of that. Now we're going to go down to IDV, which was the international shares. And since I have money left, all right, so I'm going to get like, again, limit order. I'm probably going to get like 4 shares of this one. I'm going to put in the price at about $25. It's only at $25.15, so, you know, hopefully it fluctuates down a little bit. Again, good till cancel. Number of shares I'll put in is 4 or 3. 3 because I don't even have $100 left. And that's $75 right there. So it still leaves me with a little bit of money left over. Make sure you review all your shit. Make sure you keep it limit orders. You put the limit price. You put good till cancel. And you also do extended hours. That really matters. So I have like $22.50 left over, as you can see. And what I'm going to do with this $22.50 is, guess what? I'm going to reinvest. I'm going to put it back into the market. And I'm going to go back to my Guggenheim CVY index. So I'm going to go back to CVY. And I'm going to get one more share of this one, all right? So that way, I like to use up all my cash as much as possible. If there's like a couple dollars left, okay, there's nothing I can do. But if there's money left over enough to buy any type of index or stock or whatever, I'm going to use it. And the reason I do that is because basically, like, I understand you guys are working hard for your money. Me particularly, I like to have my money work hard for me. So even when I'm sleeping, it's doing this thing. And that's just my philosophy behind it. You know, if you want to keep cash in there, go ahead. It's not going to really do anything because cash is losing value. You can already see that we're printing money and shit. So, you know, it's better to invest and let that shit grow. Now, you can see I have $625 left over. I can't really do much with that. So that's it. That's $1,500 invested right there.
I hope you enjoyed that. Part 3 will come out tomorrow. And again, if you didn't watch part 1, go check it out. Make sure you show some support for part 2. Share it again with someone that you think is really going to benefit from this shit. And what else did I want to say? I think I wanted to say, this is the outro, Kevin.